This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Good morning, Monday, Philly. Joe, Vicky. When the hell is Vicky back? Why? I feel like it's Wednesday because I miss her.
Yeah. Her all-inclusive trip, I think, was Tuesday to Tuesday. So she'll be back here on Wednesday morning with us.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We got some bone phone action saying they're looking forward to
She's
Vicky coming back. She does a lot around here. Like, she hit the ground running, man. She covers a lot of ground on and off air for us. So it'd be nice to get her back on Wednesday.
I will say this. She's so good at posting photos in that. And I think the weather in Mexico hasn't been the greatest for some people going away, like 15 degrees. And she posted something of like a couple of trees. It was pretty windy the day. I don't know if there was any audio to it. I just saw the video. But I was hoping she was going to post what a lot of people were that are not only on vacation, but even here in Manitoba. It was a full snow moon last night. I don't know if you noticed, but the full moon and the sky was kind of cool in some parts of the world with the full snow moon. We know what that was all about.
It was a full blowing snow highway on the weekend. If you had travel plans, you know what that's all about. I was on the perimeter multiple times because my kid was out at Hockey for All Center, and it's funny when it's blowing like it was it was crazy all weekend. And so I think it was Saturday. The snow didn't start till early evening.
Yeah, light snow during the day, and then it got heavier and kept coming.
Yeah,
with the wind.
We were lucky because our travel on the perimeter was early in the day, so no snow.
Good.
It wasn't snowing, but it was blowing.
Yeah.
So that's interesting when you're on the perimeter or just the highway, and there'll be gaps of driving where it's fine, it's windy, and then you hit a wide open area. Yeah. And it's totally white out. It was just a weird thing. Like, everybody be buzzing along at 110, and then poof, you can't see, and everybody drops to like 80 and throws their hazards on.
Yeah,
it was tricky in a lot of areas on the highway. And then I can just imagine that at night when it started snowing on Saturday night with that wind, that it got really dicey.
Yeah, we were out. It was bad in some spots just from that wind, but it was starting to get slippery because of all the snow. But welcome to Manitoba to wrap up January, and now we're into February already.
I didn't even. January's done.
Yeah, man.
My least favorite month of the year is over. Now it's all brighter skies, baby. Let's go.
I'll be better when I get through February. Sometimes, but the temperatures look good this week.
Yeah, February's not exactly
it can be okay.
You know, you got Valentine's Day. There's a long weekend in February.
You got Festival. You got the long weekend, as you said, which I think is a good one.
Okay. Things will just get better in February. Jets and Habs this week. You mentioned that. That's always a big draw.
And then the Olympics.
The Olympics starts real soon here. Almost done that. The NHL's about to go on break.
Yeah.
And I love
these temperatures might not be your favorite because you said your favorite around this time of year is what? About minus
15?
15 or something. Well,
what are we looking at?
Minus 10 tomorrow, minus 5 Wednesday, 2 Thursday, minus 10 Friday, minus 8 Saturday, minus 6 Sunday.
You know what? Ever since the wash method came into my life, I don't even mind those mild temperatures.
I don't blame you.
Because I just get that membership and I go every couple of days.
Somebody told me you're looking for a house just down the street from there.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Hey, just got out of Big Sugar. Awesome show. It was great. Ran to one of the quintessential people of all time, Howard Manshine.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil, you're right. He grabs a hold of you and he tells you, no matter what it is, something super important. Love it.
I know. It honestly feels like he's about to divulge top secret documents from CSIS. H pulls you aside, gets real close, and he's like talking like he's telling you a secret.
It could be nothing more than, you're stepping on my foot.
Yeah.
And yes, he was looking forward to that show and seeing that show.
H is the best, and Big Sugar, I've seen them, I want to say 6-7 times in my life. They're always awesome.
That would have been as loud as the casino would ever be for a show because they're a loud band. They like it loud.
Yeah.
They play it loud.
Very true. Okay, T. Kona with some kudos for snow clearing.
Hey, good morning. Steve Kona. Want to give a shout out to the snow clearing crews coming to clear out Wabasha from Kildare till McBean's, I believe. It was like driving through one of those car washes that have the wheel rails where you're guided all the way through. The other time you'd get sideways in those damn icy ruts. They were so bad down there. But anyway, shout out to them for coming to clear that up. It's actually very nice.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, because that rut situation has been a problem this winter. No one's fault. It's just the way the weather's happened.
Yeah.
So good on them.
Gets bad.
Yeah.
Okay, love our first-time callers here.
Hey guys, I'm a first-time caller, but really long-time listener. I've listened to all three of you on different stations, and love that you're all together now on City. I drive a long way to work every day, and I see all kinds of drivers. And just like the hooligan, Kona, a bunch of regulars who call in about the traffic they see, I see it all every day. Normally, I just got to crank up the tunes and ignore everybody. But I got to tell you about this fool last night. I'm driving along, I'm passing in the passing lane, and everybody seems to want to drive in the passing lane at, just over the speed limit and hold everybody up. Well, yesterday I'm driving home on Highway 1, and this clown in a Jeep cuts me off. I mean, less than half a car length, he just squeezes in. So I quickly flashed my high beams just once, and he brake checks me. Are you kidding me? He brake checks me and then starts giving me the finger and faces and all this, and hey, I gave it right back. People need to give their heads a shake.
Yeah, that happens all too often on the highway, on the perimeter or wherever, unfortunately.
The brake check, though, is an interesting one because, you're going to try, that could be the cause of a major accident.
Yeah.
The lights flashing, you can get away with that, I guess, if you're going to give, if it's going to be that volatile of a situation, the brake check is probably the last thing anybody should be doing at that speed.
Just stick with the middle finger. It's probably, it's not pleasant to get it.
No.
But it's probably the safest.
It is the safest. That's what I'm saying. Out of all those evils, the brake check's probably the worst.
Okay. Old Eddie. Man, we don't hear from him as often as we used to. And take a wild guess, Aiello, who his favorite person on the show is.
Would she happen to be on vacation?
She's 5'2". Is that what Vicky is?
I believe.
Okay. Old Eddie.
Yeah, I'm listening on Saturday morning, and you mentioned what should Vicky bring you back from Cuba?
Yeah, she better.
How about herself?
No, not enough.
It would be nice to get something, but it would also be nice to see her.
It will, yeah, but...
So, how about that, and play AC/DC?
They've got to have I Love Mexico shirts everywhere on the resort.
And listen, you can find a deal in Mexico. Like, we're not even asking for an expensive, tri-poly cotton blend here. We're not looking into the material, just something.
Double XL for Joe?
Sure. Tank top would be great.
Yes, for summer months. I'll take it.
I'm telling you, even one of those old school 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor T-shirts.
Yes, that'd be great. Okay, let's wrap with Hooligan, who's very concerned about AI and the impact it's going to have on the job market down the road.
Amazon's laying off like 16,000 employee corporate jobs to be replaced by AI. So let's think about this for a minute. Say in 20, 30 more years, how many people are going to be unemployed because of AI? People say, technology is the wave of the future. Yeah, the wave of unemployment. There's all these people, and say 50 years from now, nobody's going to be working because computers, robots, AI, etc. is going to be doing the job. Most of the jobs. Half the jobs, whatever. I won't be around to see that, but honestly, goodbye.
He's worried about everybody else, though. That's a good sign, Hooligan.
He's the common man. He speaks for a lot of us. It is
Certainly
concerning, right? Well, robots could be doing this job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, very easily.
That's what concerns me.
No one's ever used the word intelligent describing our end, artificial or not.
The The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
But we do have this. Our friend Melissa, the official chef.
The best tarts in Canada.
She's a heck of a baker.
Yeah.
And cook.
Yes.
Her husband, Jeff, who's made some great stuff for us with his 3D machine.
Red
printer.
Dragon for me.
Yeah, I've got the big slice. And Vicky's got something amazing, too, but I can't remember what it is. I can't see it from my desk right here.
Her space there, I can't see it either.
But it's his birthday today, so we want to wish Jeff a happy birthday. And, of course, your wonderful wife, Melissa, let us know what that was all about today. So happy birthday, Jeff.
You know what? I played this, I think it was for Vicky, but it's so funny that I want to play it again. Happy birthday. Oh, that's a happy anniversary. That doesn't work. I was going to play happy birthday from the Flintstones, but that was happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. You have the Swedish Chef
That's what
birthday,
I have.
and why not? Melissa for
Here it is.
her
Here
husband,
it is.
Jeff.
Okay, here we go.
There must be some mistake. Today is not my birthday.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Here's what's trending
with Philly Joe and Vicky.
I got to say, so Grammys last night, and then there was another award show that paid tribute. I guess it probably would have been the MTV Awards that paid tribute to Ozzy Osbourne as well and did a great job. They used Youngblood. Youngblood was there last night, but it was Post Malone / Duff McKagan and Andrew Watt, Chad Smith, two of the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
They were on stage, and here I'll play about 45 seconds of it for you here.
Gathered in their masses, just like witches and black masses.
Yeah.
Evil minded plot destruction, sorcerer death construction.
Goosebumps.
In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning.
Tell you what, that Post Malone guy, man, he has a lot of respect for the people that came before him in every genre of music.
Yeah.
And he did a great job, I thought. I loved that they did War Pigs, and it was a full performance. Like, not the whole song, obviously. That would be 8 minutes long, but still.
And they don't give that much time to rock on the Grammys ever anymore. But I will say this, especially because when you hear it through TV and everything else, and it's a live spot on an award show, could you imagine if that was done like on a real concert scene? How much better it would have even sounded, and it was good.
And the Osbourne family front row, like emotional at the performance. It was great. It was well done.
Well done.
Yep.
A couple of deaths over the weekend as far as Hollywood goes. Of course, Catherine O'Hara passed away at her home at the age of 71 after a brief illness.
Did we know? Sorry, I didn't know she was sick. I'm not like on top of things.
No. I guess a few years ago she came out in an interview and said that she had, I can't even pronounce the name, dextrocardia and something else, and it's a genetic condition in which some of your organs are positioned in the reverse in your body and something else. But yeah, she hadn't looked as healthy as she had over the last year. But and then if you ever watch Sanford and Sons, you remember the son Lamont. His name was Damon Wilson, better known as You Dummy. His dad was Fred Sanford, of course, and he was known for that, right? Passed away at his home with complications due to cancer in Palm Springs. But, he was Fred Sanford's son, and he played Lamont.
As soon as you said dummy, I knew exactly who you were talking about. Just going back to O'Hara for a minute, like when you start to look at the stuff she's been doing, and even somewhat recently, like I haven't started watching The Studio yet.
Yeah, she's in there, and she was very good playing the former boss of The Studio, that Seth Rogen takes over for, but she stays on. She's very crafty in that
she's
role.
so good.
Schitt's Creek was a big role for her, too.
Yeah, she was in The Last of Us.
She's still going to be the mom on Home Alone, too, right?
Yeah, and the tributes were pouring in. I know Vicky's a big fan, so we'll get her reaction when she gets back later this week. But anyway, rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Loved, and I don't usually say this about the outdoor series games or the two American teams playing outdoors.
Well, and it was last night,
Stadium
too,
series
right?
games.
Usually they're an afternoon game, like on New Year's Day, that one.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. This one they called the Stadium Series now, right? So it can happen anytime during the year. It's not just that New Year's Day spectacular. We're going to have one here.
Mm-hmm. Heritage
in
Classic.
October.
Jets and Habs.
Yeah.
But this, I think a big part of it was you had two teams that are both good this year, Boston and Tampa. Two teams that play very physical. So it had a little bit of everything that way. A big comeback in the game. A goalie fight.
Yeah, and it went to the shootout.
They're calling it the best Stadium Series game they've ever had. And then the outfits, John Cooper, and you nailed it. I couldn't tell exactly what John Cooper, coach of the Lightning, was looking for. But it was Tony Montana. It was Scarface.
It looked like what was the character's name? Frank.
Yeah.
He looked more like Frank. You know, the former mobster that Tony sort of took over, his wife and everything else, right?
You were doing an
So
impression
he goes,
of Frank.
And he goes, well, it was Montana talking to Frank. He goes, Frank, you know what a hassa is? A hassa's a pig that don't fly straight. You know what you are, Frank? You're a hassa.
But then you did that quick 10 grand.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
that was F. Murray Abraham looking at Tony Montana going, hey, Tony, you want to make a quick 10 grand? We have some Colombians coming in, British Colombians. We're selling apples. No, I just made up that part.
You must have watched that movie like
over and over
50 times because Joe Aiello can quote
I love that
any moment
movie.
of that movie just bang on, impersonation included. It's so good.
Elvie, you remember his wife, Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh God, there's some scenes with Al Pacino.
Calls her a lady tiger.
Oh boy,
you're a lady tiger.
The scene in the restaurant, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah,
that whole
Intense.
God, that was so good. One of the greats. But you know,
he looked like him anyway in the suit he wore.
Yes, that's what we both kind of took from that. They could have shaved 30 minutes off of Scarface like a lot of those old movies. Like
they could have, but I'm glad they didn't.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
FYI, that tribute to Ozzy Osbourne is up at the 92.1 City Facebook page.
That's good.
If we played a little bit of it for you in scrolling, and we have some people asking where they can find it. Our socials. It's on all of our socials. You know, who is in touch and in charge and on top of the 92.1 City socials? Like Philly and Joe.
Well, more like Philly. Let's be honest.
Well, I didn't do that. Someone else put it up.
No, I know.
last
That
night.
was that's head office, I think, because that was a big performance. No one was more surprised than me when I saw it last night. I go right to the top on this.
Head office took care of it last night. One of those big wigs with a
think
suit.
so. Yep.
I got to get this up.
Going over the fourth quarter, right? Results.
Yeah.
And hold on, guys. Before I get to the Q4 results, I got to put this up on Facebook for everybody. It was a big performance. Listen, it's Groundhog Day today. That will get some talk on social media today, too.
So
I just can't buy in anymore to just a groundhog in other parts of the world and a puppet here in Manitoba.
So how many months of winter are left?
Well, you're going to find out how many more weeks could be added on, right? If the groundhog sees his shadow or not.
And Manitoba Merv, he's
as
our
a
guy?
Puppet. Yeah, as a puppet.
Okay. Is there anybody else? Is it just Merv?
I think Merv's the only one in Manitoba.
And you got Puxatawny Phil.
It's not one of those jobs where a lot of groundhogs come into the world going, I aspire.
Right.
Especially it's a puppet. But yeah, there's Puxatawny Phil. There's Shakata. What's the one?
Shubinakaddy Sam.
Out in
He's
the
my
East Coast.
favorite. Shubinakaddy.
Good for you to be able to pronounce it.
I think I got it.
Most of us just go with Sam.
I might have screwed that up. I usually get corrected on Groundhog 2026. Oh, hey, there's Wyerton Willie.
Willie, but I mean, Ontario gets enough press in sports and everything else.
So we're following Manitoba Merv. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, no, I'm telling you, you can if you like, but it'll be all over social media today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go with the science as far as Environment Canada and the Weather Network.
I'd love to see stats on how often the groundhogs are correct.
Yeah.
They probably don't.
Are you
pop.
talking about the ones that are actually alive or the puppets?
The
too?
damn puppet. I want to know how often the damn puppet's accurate.
I mean, hold on. Let me just figure this out. You put your hand inside the puppet and you pop out of a hole, and if you see your shadow, but you're a puppet, that's going to tell us all how many more weeks of winter
You know
we're
what?
getting.
We need something, Joe, with this long,
I'll
dark
give you something.
winter.
I'll give you something right now. Good highs this week between -10 and -5. Thursday, you might even get to +2.
Okay, that's a positive.
For February?
We need that. And January's done. It's
Yes.
behind us.
Yeah.
We referenced that earlier. This is the first February show of the year.
Yeah.
So January's gone.
Hold on. Somebody said here on the Boston Pizza text line that Merv was out bar hopping last night. You might not see him today.
Oh, that
It happens.
That
These groundhogs,
Merv.
they get all caught up on their big day, and he
Yeah.
went out the night before. He's been told.
You know how hard
No
it is?
sex or drinking the day before the big game.
Damn it, Merv.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
1/3 of us are not willing to share this with our partner.
Hi, City. Can you turn your radio down, please? And you're on the air.
I just unplugged my radio.
Oh, Vinny. Yeah. We didn't need you to unplug it, Vinny.
Not the toaster, Vinny, when you're popping the toast out. This is hey, Vinny, Vinny, I gotta give you full marks. Phil was asking earlier if there was any stats about Merv.
Manitoba Merv, the puppet.
Right.
The puppet groundhog. And you came up with the info for us. 73% win rate. With Merv. So thanks for that. Not only are you Dr. Hockey, you could be Dr. Groundhog Day.
I got a question. How can a puppet be so accurate? You know what I mean? I just don't get that.
Yeah, that's going to be a conversation for.
I think it's the person operating the puppet that has the information. That's just a
I was
hunch.
just going to throw in that. You're right.
It's the hand up the
Makes
puppet's
sense.
butt that's making all the decisions.
You
So
got
what's the decision though? Are we getting?
We don't know yet.
Oh no, we don't know. We don't know
haul
what
that
type-
puppet out of bed yet.
You guys will keep on top of that. The
Oh,
best
yeah.
morning show. There we go.
Thanks, Vinny. You got a guess for us?
1/3 of us.
Okay, go ahead. Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. 1/3 of us are not willing to share this with our partner, Vinny.
Yeah, that's a tough question. Philly, you got an answer for me?
Sure, man. Let's go with PIN number for their bank card.
Ah, good answer, but no. No.
I figured that. I'll try later if I get through again.
Okay,
You know what?
Vinny.
Try later.
Financial.
Yeah, take care.
Have a good day.
The PIN,
Take
very
care, guys.
important number. You too, Vin.
Yeah, some people just keep it to themselves. Be weird not to share it with your partner, but
Why?
they're going to rip you
Could
off.
lead to the odd argument. Okay, yeah, I'm worried you're going to rip me off.
Hi, City.
So good.
Good morning. Is it the passcode to your phone?
You know what? That is not it, but
just share it. Not sharing it would start a bigger
good
fight.
to see we're all in trust here. Hold on.
Don't ever share it.
Yeah, I have to, because then it's like, why not?
Oh,
what do you got on there?
The phone one is a tough one because you're right. How do you? I can't give you that.
Exactly. Hey, let me use your phone for a second. Absolutely not. Like
No.
that does not go well.
But here's my bank account PIN just in case. I told you I trusted you.
So that's not the answer.
No, but
Okay.
that's a good one.
It is, yeah.
1/3. That'd be a pretty good number for both those answers.
Exactly. Hardy tickets on the line this morning. 780 City. Go ahead. A blanket.
No. That's
your
a
own.
great answer. Well, somehow in the middle of the night,
You lose them all.
the blanket goblins seem to, yes.
780 City. Hello there.
Would it be food?
Not food. That's a good answer, too. We've seen that before where it's like, no, you ordered yours. Leave your fork over there.
How are you about that? Do you mind when Christy grabs off your plate? I
no,
don't.
because she's going to have like a bite or two. It's all of a sudden if it's like, well, that's my lasagna. Like, how much more of it are you gonna have? That doesn't happen in my place.
I always know my wife's going to be done, like when there's like half left or a quarter left on her plate, and I get to finish that off.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm willing to share a bit of mine with her.
Right. Yeah, that's a smart move.
Yeah. 780 City, go ahead with your guess.
Good morning from the Poor Boys.
Here we
Poor
go.
boys. This is 4.
PB3's calling
Oh,
in.
3. Sorry.
All good. It's been a minute.
Yeah, where are you guys?
We're just passing the border into Ontario to head out to Sioux again.
Okay. Long drive.
Drive safe.
Be safe, yeah.
Always. Roads are fine for us today.
Good. You got a guess?
So, Joe, you said don't get away from technology there?
Well, Phil asked if he should, and I said I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, does Phil have another technologically based guess for us?
Okay.
He surprises us sometimes.
The earbuds.
Not earbuds. Good answer.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. I know my son doesn't like his brother using
Yeah,
it. Like,
no,
he
for
doesn't
sure.
know why your earwax, he always tells
No,
me.
it's gross. Listen, it's
And he
gross.
tells him that. You're gross. I don't want you using my earbuds.
It's pretty gross seeing your own earwax on the end of those things sometimes.
Good morning, City.
It's nothing you would need to keep secret either, okay? Like earbuds was a great answer.
So that is that.
You're on the right lane.
780 City. So earbuds is on the right lane. Do you have a guess for us?
Video games?
Not video games, no. The thing with something like earbuds is if you were boring them, not only the grossness, but there's a good chance you're probably not getting them back. That's why you would not share this with your partner. You'd be worried that
it might get lost.
Or they take it.
Hello,
Which
City.
means you're not using it anymore.
So the correct answer, there's a chance you could not get it back.
There's a good chance that that's why you don't want this to be shared.
By your partner.
Yeah.
Hello, City.
Good morning.
Morning.
Give me some help. So, asking for the lonely Vicky, but hopefully she's enjoying her vacation.
So you want me then?
Yes, please.
How do you feel being second choice without Vicky
It
here,
hurts.
Phil?
It hurts my feelings a lot, but I get it. Look, old Eddie already called the bone phone and was like, "Where's Vicky at?"
Yeah.
Like, so I understand. Let's go with the charging cord for your phone.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes!
1/3 of us. You didn't need Vicky after all. You needed the Red Dragon, Phil Aubrey.
The not getting it back part, that finally clicked.
Yeah, 1/3 of us are not willing to share our phone charger and the cord with your partner because it's like when I need it, you haven't returned it.
That's bang on.
Yeah.
Someone guessed panties on the text line. That was going to be my next guess.
Yeah, it was top 3.
Yeah, you don't get those back.
Not
Who's
usually.
this?
It's David.
David.
Hold on.
Hang on the line, man. Got to get some info.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Girl Zombie. 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station.
And Aubrey. You were in there for quite a bit of that song.
Well, I can't. That's one of those that I
just go with.
I need to go with it. Yeah. It's a great song. We actually get a lot of reaction to a conversation we had before Vicky went on holidays about zombie culture. We still get phone calls because the best ofs had one of those zombie conversations in it where we were talking about we never see like a TV show or a movie, done from the perspective of the zombies and what their culture is like and what their day-to-day is like. Now, we've had some text messages since that conversation and some phone calls with people going, no, there is a show out there about zombies. Right?
There was a few.
From their perspective. So we stand corrected on that. But I guess what we're saying is we just need more of those shows with more. Like, we've never seen zombies going to school or going to work day to day.
Well, there's no lineup in the bathroom.
That's
like,
right.
Oh my God, he's in there still. You know what I mean? Like,
man, you've been in there forever.
If there's sounds coming out of the bathroom, it's not from the zombie. No, they just make that noise.
That's just what they do all
they
the
don't
time.
shower.
No.
Right?
Because I think all their limbs would fall off.
I'm not.
Wouldn't they?
I don't think they brush the teeth, right? Like, I mean, what are you doing in the bathroom?
Again,
nothing.
Right. So
wasted part of the house. Actually,
this is the stuff. Like you just pretty much those are scenes. Those are multiple scenes.
Yeah.
Like Gary the Zombie's in the can again.
Yeah.
Right.
Gary's got some problems.
Mm-hmm. His arm. Here's your arm. Anyway,
I don't watch a lot of zombie stuff.
No, you're
though,
not
so
that
I'm
guy.
not the expert.
And I've even told you, you've talked about possibly watching The Last of Us, and I've said I don't know, Joe. I don't think it's your.
Yeah.
I don't think it's your type of show.
I don't even game, like a video game, right? So that was based on a video game, right?
But I never played The Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
That didn't matter.
No, you played that other one. What was the big one with the kids before it really...
Fortnite?
Fortnite.
I
Is
played
that still popular?
Yeah, well, they'll play it a little bit. They've moved on, though.
I'll tell you how far back I go to video gaming. Seriously.
Space Invaders?
In television. Yeah. Putting a quarter down, sitting there having a pizza, and you're playing Space Invaders like a tabletop version or Pac-Man. But for me, it was in television. That's how far... And then Coleco came out with Donkey Kong and that, right? That was it. I lost after that.
Yeah, and if you had a buddy, like when I was growing up, we did not have video game systems. Like we didn't have the Atari.
Yeah.
We didn't get into a video game system when I was growing up until my brothers and I like put our money together and bought one. Like
you guys shared one? Guys know, but what I mean, and that didn't lead to fights?
We were just happy to have one. We play NHL against each other.
Man. That's pretty
because
amazing.
The folks were not splurging for one. So it took a long time before I actually indulged in video games.
Yeah,
but
and now you play your boys.
I like it. I like the sports games especially, like the NHL, the football games. Chris Goodman on the text line says, I loved the Intellivision. Yeah, that was cool.
That was old school.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
I was lucky to have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably still sitting in my dad's basement somewhere. Wouldn't be surprised.
The Intellivision?
Yeah, somewhere.
You said he's a bit of a pack rat, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His garage, you know what? I swear to God, if somebody ever broke into my dad's garage and they tried to pull one thing, it'll be like, remember the game Kerplunk where all the marbles fall? This guy's dead. Somebody breaks into my father's garage to take something, he's dead.
You know what, though?
Everything will drop.
Some of that could be worth something. Like if you find an Intellivision, why don't we take a Saturday? Would your dad mind you and I looking through his garage to see if we could find anything of value?
He won't mind. There's a 10-speed bike in there. I can tell you it's barely used. If you want that, I'll send you home with a 10-speed
I'll take
bike.
it. We look like Newman and Kramer looking through that old guy's records on that Seinfeld episode.
I'll tell you the one thing
I would do it.
You're not taking is one of his vinyl tethered lawn chairs. You know, the old school ones with the vinyl.
I could just see him behind us going, "You're not taking that, right?" Because there's
that part.
There's some things we'd have to ask him. Can we take this? Can we take that?
He'll be sitting in his lawn chair while you're trying to pull stuff out of his yard.
Put that back.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Joe's favorite puppet has emerged. Manitoba Merv, are you ready for it, Aiello?
Mm-hmm.
Predicts 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah. That's a gimme, isn't it? We just started February. There's 4. March can go either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when you
it's not gonna feel much else.
Yeah, that doesn't
of
course.
That
right?
line.
We were always. It's going to be all of February, and then typically, right?
That's why I've never really bought into the Groundhog Day. But I think it was the Weather Network that had a line saying Manitoba Merv has been looking into Groundhog Day for over 30 years. I go, do they even know that it's a puppet? It's like
so. Merv emerged from Oak Hammock Marsh, saw his shadow, which signaled the continuation of the wintry weather and freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And actually, the one in Pennsylvania, Phil there, Punxsutawney, saw his shadow too. But as somebody said here, even if it was a real groundhog that wasn't hibernating, with sunshine in the forecast today, of course they're going to see their shadow.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun. It is fun to keep an eye on what's going on there. But weather-wise, as I told you, looks like it could be pretty good for this week anyway. And then usually around the Louis Riel weekend and Festival, temperatures aren't too bad in February. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope they stay above normal.
You'd like, for Festival, though, for the sculptures, you'd like it not to be too mild.
Well, it was -8 and -9 on the weekend. With that wind, it didn't feel like -8 or -9. So
feels like there's been a lot of, and I have nothing to back this up, this is just a feel, but a lot of like blustery, poor highway condition, poor roads conditions. Visibility type of winter so far. It feels like that is, am I crazy?
Yeah,
or
no.
There's been a lot of those days.
Been a lot of those days we've had extra reports on visibility. Yep.
Okay. You know what we need? A proper banger for Manitoba Merv. Let us know. Actually, should we be sending a song out to Merv? He just predicted 6 more weeks of winter.
Or at least his keeper.
Yeah, his keeper.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
1/3 of us not willing to share our phone charger with our partner.
Right.
We learned that.
You never seem to get it back.
And completely useless question. And it's bang on. Like, you don't want to lend it. Try lending it to kids. You know you'll never see it again. Or you'll, at very least, be asking and looking for it. Where the hell is my charger?
Famous last words. Mom, Dad, can I borrow your charger?
Yeah, that's right. There was a great tribute to Ozzy Osbourne at the Grammys last night done by Post Malone / Chad Smith and Duff McKagan. It is up if you want to check it out at the 92.1 City Facebook page. All of our socials has it. It's worth checking out. And the Osbourne family was clearly emotional by it. It was well done.
Yeah, well done.
They did War Pigs and a great version. Post Malone can belt it out, and you just know he's got tons of respect for the people that came before him.
Yep.
Nice to see.
Well said.
Joe's dad is a hoarder. We already kind of knew that, but every now and then you remind us, and he's got all kinds of great things in that garage of his, and I truly believe you and I should go through it someday.
We don't know if it's, well, we will. Let's wait till spring, and according to all the groundhogs out there, Canadian groundhog predictions, I can tell you, listen, Manitoba, you can expect winter into March. Mm-hmm. That wouldn't surprise anybody around here. So we still have a groundhog. But if you want him real quick, this just popped up in my feed.
Yeah,
okay?
I was going to get to that. Manitoba Merv, we have an update this morning.
Well, he was 6 weeks of winter, okay, and we know he's handled by a handler. He's a puppet. Wiarton Willie is the most famous Canadian one, apparently, calling for an early spring. And then is it Shubenacadie, Sam?
Oh, yeah, I get it wrong every time. But
early spring. And this is my favorite one. I don't even know what part of Canada he's in, but Balzac Billy. Just the name alone. If he sees his Balzac, 6 weeks of winter. So you've got that. And then there's apparently Lucy the Lobster, Phil. I didn't even know on the East Coast. Early spring.
Okay. Early spring. Well, as you mentioned, Manitoba Merv saw his shadow. So 6 more weeks of winter here in Winnipeg. Which no one, I mean, really, that's not some kind of crazy news.
For Manitoba.
That's right. And finally, we will announce the lineup for Rock and Thunder tomorrow morning.
And a chance for you to win some tickets.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. You're not going to want to miss it. Right here on 92.1 City. That is what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.